Hey there, it's CJ Willie, and today I'm going to review the cards I pulled from my Bloomburrow Play Booster box. I have created a playlist on my channel featuring the pack cracking videos of all 36 packs in the box. I have created a playlist on my channel featuring the pack cracking videos of all 36 packs from the box. I've added the links to each video in the description below, so please go and check them out. Bloomburrow has 281 cards in the base set, which doesn't include showcase cards, extended art cards, and other parallel cards of the base set. I pulled 226 out of the 281 cards in the base set, or roughly 80%, which was the same rate as my Murders at Karlov Manor Play Booster box, but a lower set completion rate compared to the 84% from my Outlaws of Thunder Junction Play Booster box. With the 36 packs and 14 cards per pack composition of Play Booster boxes, I believe the completion rate for Play Booster boxes should be over 80%. From my Bloomburrow box, I pulled all 81 commons. The collation between colors for the commons was pretty even, with each of the 5 colors yielding between 40 and 44 commons. Another positive collation rate was the box yielding between 2 and 3 copies of each common. However, I managed to pull 6 copies of War Squeak. I fell 10 cards short in pulling all 101 uncommons. This was the same rate as my Murders at Karlov Manor box, yet in my Outlaws of Thunder Junction box I pulled all 101 commons. I think that Play Booster boxes should yield at least 1 copy of each uncommon in the set. This is definitely doable since I pulled around 35 duplicate uncommons. I pulled 35 out of the 60 rares, which was almost 60% of the rares in the base set. I pulled 4 out of the 20 mythics from the base set. These rates fall within my expectations for rare and mythic collation from a booster box. Aside from the uncommons, the other disappointing collation rate was the basic lands, which I pulled only 14 out of the 20 basic lands. I pulled 4 copies of Mountain number 274, 3 copies of Island number 266, and 3 copies of Swamp number 271, plus 8 duplicates, which didn't help in pulling the 6 basic lands I needed for the set. Island 268, Island 269, Swamp 273, Mountains 276 and 277, and Forest number 280. Play Booster boxes should yield at least 1 copy of each basic land, in my opinion. The overall rarity collation of my Bloomburrow Play Booster box yielded 259 commons, 130 uncommons, 37 rares, 5 mythics, and 29 basic lands. The collation for the foil cards in the box was 22 commons, 12 uncommons, 2 rares, 0 mythics, and 7 basic lands. The overall rarity collation was similar between my Bloomburrow box and my Murders at Karlov Manor box. That makes sense as Outlaws of Thunder Junction contained 2 extra printing sheets, the Big Score and Breaking News, which had cards only at uncommon, rare, and mythic. One interesting trend with my Bloomburrow box was a definite decrease in rares and or mythics in both the regular and foil slots in comparison to my Murders at Karlov Manor and Outlaws of Thunder Junction Play Booster boxes. How did I do from a financial perspective? I paid $117.99 for my Bloomburrow Play Booster box, or about $3.28 per booster pack. So did I pull enough value to exceed what I paid for my booster box? For all card values, I used TCG Player Market pricing. Fortunately, I came out ahead in my Bloomburrow Play Booster box. The overall box value came in at $189.96, making the average pack value $5.27, and using comparative analytics, the adjusted pack value was $3.50. From a value perspective, this box yielded a decent return on investment, with 1 card valued over $15, 3 cards between $10 and $15, and 19 cards between $2 and $9. Here are some of the highlights from my Bloomburrow Play Booster box. I pulled 1 gold stamped art card with a value over $1, Runaway Together. I pulled 7 uncommons with a value over $1, 2 copies of Into the Floodmaw, 2 copies of Heartfire Hero, 2 copies of Patchwork Banner, and a foil Patchwork Banner, which is almost $9. Moving on to the rares with a value over $1, I pulled Dawn's Truce, Dour Port Mage, Mockingbird, Storm Chaser's Talent, Valley Flood Caller, Iridescent Vine Lasher, Artist Talent, Innkeeper's Talent, which was the 3rd highest value card out of my box, Fabled Passage, and Fountain Port. I pulled 5 mythics. From the base set I pulled Season of Weaving, Lumra, Bellow of the Woods, which was the second highest valued card for my box, Helga, Skittish Seer, and Yigra, Eater of All, which was the highest valued card for my box. Not even sure I said the first name correctly. Finally, I pulled a borderless, awesome looking Rottenmouth Viper. Once again, I spent $117.99, including taxes, for my Bloomburrow Play Booster box. I needed the average pack value to be greater than $3.28 in order to break even. Opening an average pack value of $5.27 was great and exceeded what I paid for the box by almost $70. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did enjoy it, please like, subscribe, and share. Take some time to share your thoughts in the comments section about my Bloomburrow Play Booster box pulls. I'll be back soon with another Magic the Gathering opening experience. Tune in next time to see what I crack.